In this video, we are spending the nights near two lakes, one here in Trondheim, a little morning swim, and one near Trofors. We are close to a town called Truforce in Nordland, and we are spending the night here. This summer, Vegard and I are searching for beautiful campsites and hiking areas in Norway. We started our trip in Tønsberg, spent the first night at Mjøsa, Norway's largest lake, then traveled to Nordland National Park. In this video, we travel further north, first to Trondheim, Norway's third largest city. Then we drive further north to Nordland, to Trofors. Nordland, literally meaning North Land, is a beautiful part of Norway, especially close to the coast. And earlier, Vegard and I have just driven straight through the area without really stopping. So we're hoping to find a good tent site here. Yeah, I'm not telling you what we were talking about here. Let's just enjoy the views, okay? This is Trøndelag. Lots of farmland here, and men with mustaches. Okay, we have arrived. We found a tent site at Theisendammen, a lake. And this is not very secluded. We are not alone here. It's not far away from houses, but far enough to set up our tent. Right by the water. As I said, we were not alone. A little morning swim. If you don't have a shower, then swimming is the solution. At this point, we hadn't showered for 3 days, but some fresh water makes us fresh again, mostly. And run our way again. See the landscapes change here. That's why I love traveling by car. And there comes the gate. The gate to Northern Norway. This area is very sparsely populated. It's far between the towns here, and there is lots of forests. We are now officially in Northern Norway. We are close to a town called Trofors in Nordland, and we are spending the night here. We found this lake here called Langvatnet, which is 500 meters from a parking spot, and around here are many hiking areas and other lakes, and we are close to a national park. So how did we find this tent site? We actually just went to a grocery store and found a sign to a hiking area called Stavasdal. We followed that sign, found parking and a map, and started exploring. Just follow this trail. If you're wondering about scary animals in Norway, well, this is as scary as it gets. I mean, we could encounter deer or moose, but they mostly stay away from humans. And the weather here is just perfect. It is 24 degrees and it's 10 p.m, so that's really hot. We've been really lucky weather-wise on this trip so far. We are the only ones here, and the only thing I can hear are birds, flies and mosquitoes, and an occasional fish. We are just using the inner layer on the tent tonight because it's not supposed to rain, and that way we'll have a view to the lake all night. But I hope we still sleep a lot all night too. But in case we wake up, we can look out the window and we can see the lake and the views. We have mashed potatoes, sauce with lumps, corn, and hot dogs. See, that thing is a mosquito repeller. There are so many mosquitoes and flies in northern Norway, especially inland, but this thing, Thermacell, chases them all away. That is a tasty meal. Food with a view. Time to do the dishes. And then there's time for Vegard to read a book. I'm so glad we found this tent site. It's just the two of us and 1,000 mosquitoes, but this is very secluded. This is the window for tonight. It's a new day. Next time we cross the Arctic Circle, find this gorgeous tent site near Bodø and see the midnight sun. And we had a little accident with the tents.